Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Episode 13 deal with God and non-believers. A father and a son were engaged in a conversation. Father said, God exists in multiple forms, one of them being in the form of air. The son disputed it. I am not able to see air through my eyes, and I don't have to accept what I am not able to see. So, air doesn't exist, and therefore God also doesn't exist. So the father thought that he can teach his son in some way, and he took him to a nearby tree and showed that the leaves were slowly oscillating, and conveyed to his son, please look at these leaves. Don't you now feel the breeze crossing over them? The son replied, no, father. I am able to see the tree. I am able to see the leaves. And I also see the leaves slowly oscillating or even shaking. But I am not able to see the air. And therefore, I don't have to believe you. The father called his son close, hugged him, and shut his mouth and closed his nostrils. The boy was panting for breath for a while. When he had become so restless and impatient, father removed his hand from the shut mouth and the closed nostrils. The son started to breathe. Then he asked him, what prompted you to exert yourself to get out of the situation? I was not able to breathe. I didn't have air in my body. They said, are you not now conceding the existence of air even though you have not seen it? The son did say, yes, I concede. I was having a breathing difficulty when you closed your mouth and nostrils. Acharya therefore says, remember, merely because God is not perceptible, do not think God does not exist. Existence is always there. It is God who creates. It is God who sustains. It is God who annihilates. And therefore, existence of God remains unquestionable. What we need to only bear it in mind is, God is something which one has to feel and one has to experience. And visibility is not a criteria to identify God. Acharya had a very sincere devotee who was a non-believer. And he came once and told Acharya the following. In those days, people had faith in Shastras and faith in Ishvara, and consequently feared punishments. We had less policemen, we had less crimes, and the society was working in an order. But today, what did we do? We evicted God out of the system. We shunned the Vedas. We said, don't believe in Vedas and God doesn't exist. And we wanted them to follow us. But we failed it in two ways. We have driven God and the Shastras out of the system. We have not found out a perfect substitute, nor have we been accepted as a perfect substitute. Consequently, what happens? There is no law and order. There is no peace. Nobody wants to follow any guidelines. There is no fear towards law or punishment because people have lost faith in the Vedas and the gods. The man told Acharya, it seems, that we made a mistake in taking these two order system. Therefore, Acharya says, if you take Vedas and God out of your system, you will be an empty person. You will not fear for anything in life, and in the process, it is a sure road to ruin, which every one of us should avoid. Shri Guru Pyo